Okay, so what we were talking about earlier, what we do is we take pieces of tape and we say, okay, this is where this set's supposed to land. We put an X here, and we put a piece of tape right here that's your approach line to sharp, one to the corner, one to middle back, and one line, so that they get an understanding of what they have to do to plant their feet across those lines to get set up to hit as hard as they want to hit to the place they want to hit, no matter where they approach from, so that their body can do the same thing when they hit, and you can do the same thing front row and back row. One of the things that Mark's talking about once you start to get into speed is the idea of how variables make offense difficult. And so the speed, the location, where the setter's coming from, I like the movement there so that the set repeats itself more even though the setter's moving. For the setter, it should feel almost like the same set instead of having it be longer to different places. And so one of the variables we like to eliminate is where you put your locator step in your approach. It doesn't matter to me how many step approach you do. What you better be good at the end of your approach is this part, your arms and your feet and the timing and how they work. And all of our hitters, when they're hitting in the front row, locate, unless they're taller or longer stride or shorter stride, they locate their locator step, which is for a right-hander, their left step, on the 3-meter line and go in and plant from there, and it keeps them off the net. Most hitters locate closer to the net and they get too tight. But if you take a variable out of your offense and have them locate with their locator step here, so I'm going to toss some sets to them. Actually, we have a setter in the group. Yeah? Okay. Can you guys go to the other end for me? Thank you. Okay, just set them good outside sets, okay, at the tempo you want to set. Let's find out where they locate. Here you go. So left step goes, so they're doing it deeper. Those three did it the same. Their left step is somewhere back in here, but it was all the same, and it probably has to do with programming for how deep their set is. To me, it doesn't matter where it is. You have to decide that as a coach. It's one of the choices. But what you try to get clear is we have to repeat things. It has to be the same. The middle, when they go to hit a quick in the middle, if they are locating here one time and planting here, and then the next time where they're locating here and planting here, the world is uncomfortable when it happens that way. So do it the same. Where's their locator step go? That was the 11-foot line. That's the same. That's the same. And if you want a description of how to do it, they're doing it really well. With the only thing I would add into them a little bit is make sure you open up enough. Just make sure your shoulders open up enough to do what you want to do. So really consistent, that's the point I wanted to make. Wherever you're starting from, locate a place and then plant a consistent place so the setter knows where to find you over and over again. They don't even have to see you. So that's one thing we can do. Now I want you to vary the set a little bit. Vary it. Drop it wide, drop it inside, but not like a monster, okay? All right, just a little bit. So let's see what they do when they get varied a little. Thank you. So you guys watching and calculating, you have a little computer in here, right? Okay, come on. Okay, for me, how do you decide whether they have a good sense of where to go locate to hit a varied set? It's how they land. If they didn't work hard to get to a place to make it be as good as it can be, they land really badly. And if you do that, you're going to get hurt in short time or down the road through repetition. But a lot of hitters don't go locate the way they should, but you've got to see it, and you can't be generic about it. You have to see it and go, okay, I go to this, even if it's 6 inches different. Because if you do that, you'll land better, and when you land better, that means you're in better control to hit how you want to hit. But we take it generically instead of working it to get it to where we want to get it to when we locate to hit.